Today we are taking a very important topic, and that is mode in discrete series. Okay, we have already discussed about the mode in individual series. Now we are discussing about the mode in discrete series. What are the methods to solve a question of mode in discrete series with suitable example we will see in this lecture. So let's start today's lecture. So friends, if you want to solve a question of mode in discrete series, then you have two methods here. Number one, inspection method, and number two, grouping method. First, if we talk about the inspection method, okay. So inspection method is the easiest method of calculating mode. Okay, why? Because in inspection method you have to just inspect the whole question. You have to just see the whole question at a glance, and then you can find out easily mode. How? Because you have one step only here, and that is the value which is having maximum frequency, that will be mode. Okay, means if the maximum frequency, suppose 10 or 12 or any number, and in front of that whatever x is written, that is our mode here. Okay, so further we will discuss about the inspection method by a question. So question is here: find mode from the following series, and marks and number of students are given. Marks will be converted into x and number of students will be converted into f. As I already told in my previous slide, that the value which is having the highest frequency, that is mode. So at a glance you can see here, you can inspect here that the highest frequency in the frequency column is 10. Okay, so if you want to solve this question by inspection method, then here some steps are there. Highest frequency is 10, which corresponds to the value 180. Okay, so 180 is our mode. Very simple, without formula, without any rule, without any condition, without any step, you can solve the question. Okay, and here in this question the mode is 180 because it is having the highest frequency, which is 10. Okay, now if you want to solve a question by grouping method, so we will talk about now grouping method. So second method is grouping method. Okay, so you can ask one question here, that if you can solve a question by inspection method, that is the easiest one, and by that you can solve the question. Okay, so why you will use the grouping method? You can raise this question here. So here two conditions are there where you have to use grouping method. Okay, so where to use grouping method? The conditions are where there are irregularities in frequency distribution. Okay, suppose in the question the frequencies are like the first will be 2, then second is 6, then third is 10, and the fourth is 94, and the fifth is 96. Okay, and then another frequencies are 1, then 7, then 8. So you can see here that the irregulation is there. Okay, means there are very random frequencies, some are very high and some are very less. So in that case you will use the grouping method. Okay, and the second condition where you use grouping method, and that is where the highest frequency comes two times. Okay, suppose in the question the highest frequency is 22. Okay, and it comes two times, then you have to use grouping method, because you can't recognize which is the highest frequency, and in front of that what is the correct mode. Okay, so here you can use the grouping method. Okay, now if you will use grouping method, okay, if you will use grouping method, so here we have some steps. Okay, so steps to solve mode or Z by grouping method. So number one, preparation of grouping table. Okay, you have to prepare a grouping table here. Then second one, prepare analysis table. Okay, means two tables will be made in this method, and then you can find out the mode. Okay, now how to prepare grouping table, we will discuss about it. So grouping table, In this table, you will have 6 columns for frequency. How many? 6 columns. Okay. So you can see in this steps to make a grouping table. The first column will be, in first column you will write the given frequency, the frequencies which are given in the question. In second column you will add two frequencies. Okay. In third column you will add two frequency, but you have to leave the first one. Okay, so leave the first one and then add two frequencies. Then in fourth column you have to add three frequencies. In fifth column you have to add three frequencies, but you have to leave the first one. Okay, leave the first one and then add three frequencies. And in the last column you have to leave two first frequencies and then add three frequencies. So by this you can make the grouping table. Okay. So in first column you have to write given frequencies. In next two columns, means in column number 2 and 3 you have to add two, and in the last three columns, in column number 4, 5 and 6 you have to add three frequencies. Okay. Now this is the format of grouping table. Okay, in a question you have to make this kind of format. Here horizontally you will write F, first column, second column, third column, fourth, fifth and sixth column, and vertically you have to write X. Okay, so the highest frequency will be highlighted from each frequency column here. Okay, whatever the highest frequency in each column, after adding, after pairing, you have to highlight. Okay, then analysis table. Okay, now how to make an analysis table you will see here. The values containing the maximum frequencies are noted for each column and are written in analysis table. Okay, from the grouping table the highest values which you will highlight. Okay, so the highlighted frequencies you will write in the analysis table, or you can mark a tick in the analysis table, and then you can easily make the analysis table. Okay, so the format of analysis table is, here the F and X will be changed. How it will be changed? In the grouping table you have written F horizontally and X vertically. Here the sides will be changed. Now you will write the F vertically and X horizontally. Okay? So in the X you will write a size of items containing maximum frequency. Okay, and according to column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 of frequency, and then you will add. Okay, now at the last you have to locate the mode, and that the value of the variable which occurs maximum number of times in the analysis table is mode. Okay, means if in analysis table any number which is occurring many times or maximum times, that will be mode. Okay, so now we will see a question of mode by grouping method. Okay, so here is the question: calculate mode from the following series. Values and frequencies are given. Values are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And frequencies are 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9, 6. So friends, here the highest frequency is 9. But it is coming 2 times. Okay, 9 for 12 and 9 for 14. So what is our mode here? 12 or 14? It is the confusion. Okay, so here you have to use grouping method, for which you have to make a grouping table first. So here we are making grouping table. So according to grouping table you have to write 6 columns for frequency horizontally and all the x's vertically. Okay, so in the first column, as I already told you, that you have to write the given frequency which are given in the question. So x you will write here vertically that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you have to write f in first column of frequency, and that is the given frequency, and these are 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9, 6. Okay, so I have highlighted 9 here, okay, because that is the highest frequency of the first frequency column, and it is coming 2 times, so 2 times I have highlighted that. Then in the second column of frequency, you have to add two frequencies. Okay, you have to add two frequencies. So first two are 5 and 6, the total is 11. Next two are 8 and 7, the total is 15. Next are 9 and 8, total is 17. And then last two, 9 plus 6, so total is 15. Okay, so the highest after totaling is 17. So I have highlighted with the red color. Okay, next, third column of frequency, in which you have to leave the first one and then add to 2. Okay, how? You will see. So I'm leaving the first one, which is the 5. Okay, now I'm adding next to 2. So 6 and 8, 14. Then 7 plus 9 is 16. And then last 8 plus 9, 17. So the highest of this column is 17. I have highlighted with red color. Then in the fourth column of frequency, you have to add three frequencies. So like 8, 9 and 10. Okay, and the frequency is 5, 6 and 8. So 5 plus 6 plus 8 is 19. Okay, and then another frequency is 7, 9 and 8. So the total is 24. So the highest one in this column is 24. I have highlighted with red color. Then in the fifth column of frequency, you have to leave the first one and add next 3. Okay, so I'm leaving the first one, which is 5, and then I'm adding the next 3, means 6, 8 and 7. So 6, 8 and 7, the sum is 21. And then 9, 8, 9, the sum is 26, and that is the highest in this column. So I have highlighted that also. Then in the sixth column of frequency, we have to add 3, but we have to leave the first 2 frequencies. Okay, so first two are 5 and 6. I'm leaving that, and then I'm adding 8, 7 and 9. The total is 24. And then 8, 9 and 6. The total is 23. So the highest one is 24. So I have highlighted that with red color. Okay, so in this table you have to write the frequency in different columns by adding and by leaving some. Okay, so by this you can make the grouping table. Now what is the role of the highest frequency? Okay, these highest frequencies will be written or will be marked in the analysis table. Okay, and in front of the respective x. Okay, now if you will make an analysis table, so the analysis table of the question is you have to interchange f and x. X you will write now horizontally and f you will write now vertically. Okay, so x you will write 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, the size of the items containing maximum frequencies, and f column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now if you can see in the first column of frequency, I have marked 12 and 14 because there we had 9 and 9 in front of the 12 and 14. Okay, then I'm seeing the last slide, and in which in the second column you had the highest one is 17. In front of that the x number is 12 and 13. So 12 and 13, in front of that I have marked tick, okay, and so on. So by that the highest frequency, in front of that whatever x is given, where we will mark the tick here, okay, and then we will add all the right marks, okay. So in the 8 no item is there, in the 9 no item is there, in 10 one tick is there, okay, in 11 two ticks are there, then in 12 5 marks are there, in 13 4 marks are there, and then 14 3 marks are there, and 15 0 marks, okay. So you can see here in front of the 12, here 5 marks, 5 tick marks are here, okay. So 12 is our mode here, okay. Since 12 occurs maximum number of items, so hence mode is 12, Z is 12, not 14, okay, because at a glance if you have seen the question, then you found there what the 12 and 14, because they had the highest frequency which was 9. But after analysis, after grouping table, after analysis table, you will have the mode as 12, not 14, okay. So that is the advantage of grouping method, that by analysis you can easily find out the mode here, okay. I know that the process is lengthy, 2 tables are there, very much rules are there, but if you will solve a question by grouping method, so you will have the accurate answer also, okay. So in this lecture that is enough, and thank you. If you have any doubt, please write your comment in comment box. Thank you so much.